Hey, what's up everybody? RJ back with another video, and today it's a solo video, just me uh, talking about what I feel like talking about. And today it's just something that no one really talks about, something that I've really never seen videos on, and it's the surprise factor in wrestling. Something that I personally have been wanting to talk about for a while, just never got around to talking about it. In my opinion, there's nothing more devastating in the world of professional wrestling than a surprise. For example, let's say John Cena was facing The Undertaker. Okay, Undertaker gets the first Tombstone Piledriver on him. He kicks out. Now, if AJ Lee would have came down to the ring and distracted Cena just for a second, made him turn around or maybe slapped him or something, then he went into the Piledriver, he wouldn't have kicked out, because the idea of a surprise somehow in wrestling logic makes a move that much more impactful. The fact that you have no clue that it's coming, I guess. To me, I think it's one of the weirder things about wrestling. And as a fan, I can understand the outsiders looking at that and like, what the heck is going on, you know? Obviously, it's a way to get out of doing certain moves and certain things and stuff like that. It's a good way to get out of having clean pins for Cena's. For example, John Cena, a man that never takes a clean pin except for against The Rock at WrestleMania. It's a way for Cena to lose without losing. You know, like for example, when he faced CM Punk for the title at Money in the Bank in Chicago. Vince McMahon came out, you know, that distraction where he went and argued with Vince, and then he goes back in the ring and gets the unexpected GTS. That distraction is what made him. And I mean, previously he already kicked out of a GTS, but since this one was included a distraction, somehow made it that much worse. And I just think it's kind of a weird scenario. I get why they do it, but at the same time they should still have. There should be more to it than what there is to it, you know. Just the idea of looking back for 2 seconds and then looking back, you know, just the idea of someone's music hit and they have to automatically look over. I mean, how fast can someone run down to the ring? Are they like a track star or something? You hear Undertaker's music, do you really think that he's going to be in the ring, running to the ring in 2 seconds? You have plenty of time to pin somebody. It's little things like that at wrestling that irritate me as a fan. I think they should put more time in. Especially at pay-per-views, you know, where it's a way more high-profile match. They should put more time and effort into how the distraction works. If it's a detailed distraction or something, you know, it makes sense. Like, for example, AJ comes out there and slaps Cena, but instead of slapping him, she like low blows him or something. And something like that. A low blow into like a zigzag is way more believable of a pin out of nowhere than a slap into a zigzag, especially when Cena's already kicking out of several high-powered moves, you know. I get that it's fake, but they don't have to remind me how fake it is all the time. That's what I say about it. But that's just my opinion on the matter. But let me know what you guys think, because maybe I'm just being a little too critical about the way things are. But that's just how I feel. That's how I feel about it. I've been thinking about that for years. I mean, it's another example. You know, Triple H could be in a match with Shawn Michaels, and it can get I don't know where Triple H got distracted by Stephanie coming out there. Or she just comes out there or something, or Shawn. You know, if Shawn wasn't facing them, just anyone comes out there. He looks away. He comes back. His sweet chin. He gets pinned. Okay. In another match, if he gets a regular sweet chin, he'll kick out of it because he's not. You know, he's not being distracted. Just the power of the surprise. You know, a surprise spear out of nowhere is somehow way more powerful than a spear when it's a one-on-one match and there's no interference at all. It's kind of weird to me. I get certain things like a surprise bottle to the head by James Storm or something to Robert Roode, or vice versa. That kind of a surprise makes perfect sense to equal a pinfall or something later, because it's a surprise with devastating factor. You know, a weapon out of nowhere would be way better of a surprise than just someone coming out there and just being a distraction for 2 seconds. You know. that's just how I feel about it. Not every match is this way, but a lot of wrestling today has those weird surprises where the good guy has to be surprised in a really awkward way, and then they lose a match because of that, you know. And referees have the really bad placement a lot of times where it's so plain as day that the ref could clearly know what just happened, you know. If you're supposed to look away as a ref, don't look toward the Titantron, for crying out loud. I mean, that's the last place you want to look if you're a referee, because I mean, who's going to believe that you didn't see the giant screen right in front of you when you watch someone get hit with a steel chair, you know? But this is just my thoughts for the day. Let me know what you guys think. Like I said, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at XRJX720. Subscribe if you could. I'd really appreciate it if you give me a thumbs up on this. And comment and tell me what you think, all right? No matter negative or positive, a comment's a comment, and I appreciate all you guys for your support or your criticism. Thanks a lot.